Welcome back to This Day in History, our nightly look back at a specific day in history, where we take a look back at the events of a day, the historic context in which those events took place, and the historical ramifications of those events. As always, if you have not yet, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification icon to be alerted anytime I post new content, and tell a friend. And without any further ado, This Day in History, July the 17th. And on this day, in 1945, President Harry S. Truman records his impressions of Joseph Stalin. Truman wrote in his diary of his cordial first visit with Soviet leader Joseph Stalin. And I quote, "I looked up from the desk, and there stood Stalin in the doorway. I got to my feet and advanced to meet him. He put out his hand and smiled. I did the same. We shook. After exchanging pleasantries, the two statesmen discussed post-World War II policy in Europe. Truman announced that his diplomatic style was straightforward and to the point, which visibly pleased Stalin. Truman hoped to persuade the Soviets to join the U.S. war against Japan, which would end on September 2nd, 1945. In return, Stalin wanted to impose Soviet control over certain territories Japan and Germany had annexed at the beginning of World War II. Truman closed his July 17th entry on a note of confidence. I can deal with Stalin. He is honest, but smart as hell.